Let's get started with Heroes 3. I just need to load the campaign that we're continuing. So we've restored Eratia, we've restored the Borderlands or Tatalia or whatever else. Now we have yet another map. This is the last map. And well, capture all enemy towns and castles, defeat all enemy heroes, usual stuff. Border guards will give us stuff as well. And now we've freed Sedgwick already, but we're basically driving away all the remaining invaders. We have to decide. We have a castle, we have a tower, and we have rampart. Now this is the castle that is the most in danger. This is the second most in danger according to my opinion. I don't know the map. Maybe it's worth knowing the map a bit better. But regardless, I will make sure to start developing this castle the most. For the city hall, we need a marketplace and a blacksmith. But we might also want citadel to make sure that we can recruit units. Now, are we gonna be an economic powerhouse, or are we gonna be a unit, like a military powerhouse first? Given that we only have 15k gold, I would rather go for economy powerhouse everywhere, but we just have 15 wood and ore, so it's essential to secure all these. So for this reason I'm gonna build a marketplace here to unblock the city hall, and here we will see what else is happening. We need a bit more things to unblock the city hall. So anything that makes sense at this stage and doesn't consume wood and ore makes some sense. Now for the city hall we also need mage guild level 1. So, but that's the most expensive one. Difficult, really difficult. I think I'll just go for the citadel this time, because it consumes ore and not wood, that's why. And for this rampart, I mean, I really don't have much. Miners Guild, it just gives us dwarfs. We have the same situation basically, with the exception that I can build dendroids straight away, which doesn't hurt. But I don't want to overspend, I just want to make sure to cover everything that I have. So Christian is gonna give us some extra information on what is going on. So this is already something. We have stables here. Our path is blocked. We cannot go down either. So we'll need to increase our power a bit, but we can go downwards. This is interesting, and it's also a potential threat for both from upwards and downwards as well. So the most important thing is to secure the mines. This is the first one. And let's see the other hero. Oh, I know Yanova from Year of Chaos. But anyway, she won't get there on time. So we will need to buy a different hero straight away. Druid, Ranger. None of them are good. But hey, at least they are not far. I would rather take the one with the archers. Or wood elves or whatever they are. They don't have a spellbook, that's weird. Anyway, we need the wood immediately, and this also gives us less trouble at the moment. Because we don't have the issue anymore to, well, be short on wood. Okay, Chris, here you are. This is the main unit, so even if it's different factions, I'm gonna take the elves. The centaurs, I couldn't care less about them. Let's see. That's the way to go. That's the way to go today, and well, I can also get the rest also today. So the main mines are secured. The next thing is maybe dendroid. Now that we don't have any resources, it's worth securing at least the dendroid. Not sure if we need to buy it or we can just get it. I'm not even sure if this is a big detour or a small detour. Yeah, we can do so many things. I will just go downwards for now. Oh, that's not what I wanted. Oh, that will cost me a bit. Yeah, then let's restart the whole thing. It happens. It happens at times that I got a bit carried away. Fine. So this is what we did. And the building. So now I know exactly what I did and how. Got the other one. Oh, misclicks. Also, now that we are here, I can do it a bit better already, because we can transport the troops. There you go. We have some troops. So I'll go here. Transfer the troops. And I mean, you'll get the centaurs at least. It won't help you much, but it's fine. Secure the mine and the resources. You secure these and go down here to the stables to get extra movement. And whether to go down or up, that's another question. That's just a griffin tower. And yeah, the path is not blocked, so this means we can go downwards as well. If they joined us, that would be amazing. If these joined us, that would be amazing as well. So I will go downwards regardless. This is done. Here we're not fighting the dendroids. I was just clicking a bit too quickly. So this means going down is not an option. I will first go right to get the resources and figure out what else is in store. Now, this hero doesn't necessarily have to get everything. But wait a minute, there is an option to secure this mine for free. Why can't we just go this way? Come on, I think we can go this way. Yeah, exactly. So we're securing this mine. We're gonna get more centaurs for free. This is not something that we're gonna use as an attack. Here we have barracks. So we have quite a few low-level buildings. That's good. So there is quite a lot to do. I still need the resources first. And then we have some leftover tower unit. Now, let's start building. So, back in the days I was a bit worried about wood, but now I'm not, because I can see how much wood we have. So I will continue with this, and even though we're not gonna develop 3 separate cities, moving them to a dendroid economy doesn't hurt. And now we can safely end the turn after this unit has moved. I'm seeing wood up here. This tree, if we ever come back, is gonna be more useful than now. So I'm seeing wood, and this means a sawmill. And you see how many tunnels there are, so it's always dangerous. Maybe we can just save that one day and not overcommit with yet another hero. We have enough things to do here as well. But now we're ending the turn. You might be able to take a large force to Nyon by sea, attacking them from above, but you must use caution as the refilled straits are both wide and treacherous. Okay, good to know. Now we're gonna do a save trick as usual. I will save the original slot. And well, this is not what I wanted. So we might as well just abandon this whole thing, because I'm not that happy with fighting in general or losing any troops for no reason. So I'll just wait. And if we cannot grind them down that quickly, which doesn't look like it, Yeah, even if they shot twice, which they are not. Even then it's not easy. Let me wait. Oh, I could have done this in another way. So they have moved, I think. No, not all of them. Some of them have moved. Let me be unreachable as possible. Yeah, this doesn't matter. Good. And then let me get rid of this one from the back. And then this could deal us more damage. Good question. Oh, too bad. I thought that they were after me, so this was a... I think when you kill one of the units, then they reorganize in a way that they still take turns. That's unfortunate, but at least they cannot retaliate anymore. So our casualties are gonna be low. I will play in a realistic way and take the casualties. And in exchange for all the atrocities, I'm gonna buy a tent. An ammo cart, I don't know. At this stage. Okay, I'll take it. Not a problem. But I don't know because the battles are not that long. That an ammo cart would warrant any advantage. I'll just go here, and this time, if the opponents attack, I won't take the battle. In a competitive environment, this would be a no-go. See, like this thing. That I just espionage and then reload. But... oh, wrong button. But in a real life situation, it's not like you cannot escape from an attack without any problems. So you go negotiate. If the negotiations fail, you just leave. We don't have this option. Now, I'm gonna take the griffins. Now, with 14 griffins, that's another question if it's... But these resources are not worth it, at least for me, to do this right now. These would be well worth it if the royal griffins happened to join us. They are not. And that's a bigger problem, so... Okay, let me just retreat. Fine. It happens. And even then, this is not the main thing that I would need to concern myself about. Now, this is a one-way monolith. That's just an exit, which means that the opponent can easily raid our castle, so we cannot go really far. We have so many problems in here. I cannot even imagine how many of these traps we can possibly get, which means that we need defense for the castles. Okay. At least we got some more resources. We could go down to collect all these, but you know, there is time for this. Although if the opponent comes here, that would be a problem. But there is time. I would rather go upwards. I'll take the sawmill. As well as these resources. What is this? We'll see. And then you need to decide what to do with this hero. Going downwards is not really an option, because there is already someone who is stronger. Rampart is upwards. We can take the resources from the edge of the map, but we would rather concentrate on things that the opponent can reach more easily. So I will first go and level up my attack skill. Then I'll go here, exploit whatever is in here, and I'll take these things in here. Let's build. So to earn more, I need a blacksmith. And to earn even more, I need another blacksmith. And another one. So I'm going all in on this, because if the economy, the numbers are not good, then I won't succeed. End turn. Third turn is starting. Now, I will continue up here especially for this gold mine, but it doesn't mean that I won't do a small detour. Come on. This is ugly. I cannot go back without attacking the Troglodytes. This is really ugly. Okay. That's a trap. I understand the traps exist. Fine. Ugly trap indeed. At least we got some healing. Oh, they waited to... Okay, I can go backwards too, doesn't matter. Haha, you cannot reach me anymore. So, ending the turn. I want to take away his retaliation first. So, I would rather go here. And now attack. No casualties. Yeah, that was your trap. Okay, you know what? Now that you have set your trap, I will level up instead. I will need gold as well, but this is one of my main heroes. So basic air magic for an attack defense type of champion. No, rather leadership. Pathfinding. I need this badly. You see the underworld, it's so bad. Now I could continue and get all these things, which won't hurt. No, actually I will. These are just resources. We won't go this way. These harpies are basically good defenders against the opponent as well. But I don't want to go too far, evidently. Now, we'll see. Too bad. This was the risk, you see. I would have taken just the mine, not the resource. But I won't go back and reload. This was bad planning. Now, I think that there are guards in here. I don't know the building, that's the thing. I know that it's some sort of a tower thing. No, there are no defenses. Okay, then I'll take whatever I can. 9,900, that's enough. These are not ranged gremlins, but regular gremlins. So, if I could get anything else against these gremlins, I would have Mercury. First, I'll take these things. This is the very first thing, resources, and then potentially gold. More gold. And then the rest may be XP if it's 1000 or more. If it's just the 500 XP, I won't take it. So now we can get 2 city halls. This is 1. This is 2. It was intentional. Or wait, it's not necessarily the case. Let's see here. Can we get anything new? Upgraded golem, upgraded gargoyles, upgraded workshop. I think we will need an upgraded workshop right now. Which means that I'll be able to do this citadel here. We wouldn't... Oh wait. Stupid me. That's not a citadel. I wanted to do the other thing. Anyway, this is the drunken method. I'll act as if I was drunk. And... Or I reload, but I won't. I'll just take it. Misclicks are part of the game at times. Pillar of Fire. It may be worth visiting this. Because now you see what is going on, and if the opponent is coming, then you'll be able to forecast it a lot earlier. This is the border guard with some garrison. It's not that much. But at least you will see any movement that is happening here. So it was well worth the effort. Let's go back though. Thanks for the navigation, it was really not necessary. And lots of griffins, this is gonna be difficult. So you can choose between pack of marksmen or lots of griffins. I would definitely choose the pack of marksmen and then go downwards. Good question. I don't have to rush with any of these decisions. Let's see the second hero. So we're gonna get the resource with the drunken method. This is a shipyard, so we can potentially build a ship. We don't need a ship at the moment, unless we're just after these resources, because wood doesn't hurt and potentially gold doesn't hurt either, and we can afford it. Yeah, sure, build a ship, not a problem. And we'll sail away. First, let's get the resources. Now, this is difficult because we need to improve the gremlins. You know what? I'll go back and create master gremlins out of the gremlins. City Hall requires Mage Guild. Let's see the rampart. What are we missing? Mage Guild as well, and the marketplace. So I'll build the marketplace, not a problem. Here we badly need something. Upgraded gargoyles, for instance. They fly. They're quite good. City Hall requires Mage Guild. Good question. I think I will just cope. Let's see. These are just the regular gargoyles. It's interesting that they used to be dungeon, now they are tower. The gargoyles. Mage Guild, or I think it's Mage Guild. Because then next turn I'll be able to get more resources. These are upgraded already. And then I'll just take the remaining units and it should be fine. Now they are ranged units, these are flyers, and these are tanks. So I'll be able to cope with this. We will just be in one place and we'll defeat these gremlins somehow. And the others as well. And maybe they join us, it would be amazing. Gold. I'll take it. Some of these border guards require some artifacts that you can get from these chests. Random drops. Very low probability. Let's see if they have guards. If they do, then I'll reload. If they don't, I don't. Basically, if I announce up front that I'll reload, that's when you know that it is planned. That is just lack of knowledge that I have on the game that prevents me from doing the right thing. It's not luck. That's the most important thing. But sometimes it's luck when I attack someone and they retaliate instead of just wanting to join us. So up to you how you play, really. So we can go back potentially here to the gate. We're still super weak though. Or we can go upwards and clear these resources. Both of them are fine. I think I'll go and clear the resources for now. And we need to build something here. For the capital, we need a castle. For the citadel, we need gold. I can just skip a day in here because there is nothing worth doing. You see, the opponent is coming. So now we can see what is going on in here. Several. I think they won't make it here. They will take all these resources, which is unfortunate for us. But they won't make it. I need all the resources regardless. And tomorrow we may go and start sailing. Now, let's not get carried away too much, because if you go far away, maybe to secure the gold mine, maybe to do some other things, we may shoot ourselves in the foot. I'll still explore things a bit. stack of griffins. These are lots of griffins. So if there is a chance to attack someone, it's this. It's up to 20 griffins though, so be careful. I'll still split them into 7-7. Move them in the middle, and the rest will take care of itself. Yeah, this should be doable. With healing and everything. Okay, let's wait. Wait. Oh, they're so evil, they all wait. Here we have the problem. We need to gang up on the opponent, and we're not allowed to. And we don't have a spellbook either. And if we're not careful, the opponent will gang up on us. Only 6. Okay. There will be casualties, no doubt about that. Oh, I blocked my own way. Amazing. This unit has not moved yet, but both of them are just 1. Okay, wait. Okay, these are the casualties, 3 griffins against 18, and we can now reach this pack of iron golems. These are killable. It will take a while though. This is the other tough part, that we need to secure this mine. Yeah, don't fight. We have better things to do. Now, there is another mine here. I think it's a mine, it's a gem mine. But these lots of gargoyles are not offering us anything good. So once again, the idea is, let's guard and let's split. Lots means that they have more gargoyles than us possibly, unless it's 20 or 21 or 22. But you know, if they join us, then they join us. And this implies as well that we'll be able to convince the Master Gremlin somehow to join us. And this was 24 gargoyles. This is a big advancement. So that's the problem. If you don't take risk, then you won't get all these and your opponent will. If you take risk, the best risk to take is when you know that you will eventually win, but with casualties. And you either take the casualties and win, or you take the units. Okay, first I'll go and get the crystals, then the other stuff. You see that here I'm not using the strategy of creating 8 heroes straight away, because heroes replace differently than heroes 2 and 1. Here your incentive is to get the city hall as quickly as possible. That's 1,000 gold. Well, actually this is 2,000 extra, the city hall. No, it's 1,000 extra because you have 1,000, now you have 2,000. So you don't need to depend on resources that much, you just need to make sure that you build all these buildings fast, including this one. City Hall requires Mage Guild level 1, we're gonna get it, and with this we're fixing the economy and we'll stay put. The first week we'll rely on the environment to defend ourselves, and if we fail, we fail, but from next week onwards we'll be able to do more. Oh, I'm a bit worried what that second unit could be. So maybe this reliance is not ideal, but I cannot do much at the moment. We'll still take everything, just let's spend horizontal movement points, not diagonal when collecting resources. That's one thing that I still do. Maybe I'll get these units as well, and on the way back I might be able to defeat the marksman and go back. If in case of emergency I would do that anyway. But this gold mine is quite well guarded by these units, so I'm happy to just keep this. We won't get this. We won't know either what's guarding this, but I'll just take the ship. Fine. Next. Master Gremlins. They should be easy to defeat, or they join. Okay. Gold. And now XP. This gives us extra damage reduction. That helps a lot. And we have air magic already, so I would rather go with the damage reduction, especially in early game. You see, this is information. That mine is guarded. Not sure how, because it doesn't reveal it, but the icon shows us that there is someone here. So I would rather go here first. Pathfinding anytime. And so first of all, let's fix the economy in any way possible. Here, this is fixed already. We're getting the city hall. That was the last installment. And now we can get the barracks. Before the end of the week, it's day 6 out of 7. So getting the barracks helps. And anything cheap in here. Visible distance, I couldn't care less about it. 4 extra gargoyles, I'll take it. Next turn. We're ending the first week, slowly but surely. But unfortunately, we still have this hero here. Okay, Horde. Now, can they get the harpies? These ones not, but these ones, I don't know. Possibly not, depending on what Horde means. I mean 50 plus, but if they take it, then they can attack our castle, which is bad. So let's get the gold. We'll need to produce some sort of defenses that can at least defeat gremlins at this stage. It's not that hard, it's doable. Day 7. So we're gonna go this way and check out what's in here. We'll see if it's worth visiting. And these guards, I mean, they give you artifacts. Plus these, they give you XP, plus the 3. So many things I haven't done. Now, day 7, but we would need to earn a bit more gold. I will risk battling this pack of iron golems before the end of the week. It's a risk. They are slow as hell, I know. Oh, they are not even that slow. And they are iron golems. Okay. I'll play a bit defensive. Oh. That's not too promising. 35 HP. I play even more defensive. But they are tanks, like what else would I imagine? Yeah, every little helps in here. And here. I'll have to provide defense for the other units too. And now I'll have to attack some of them. That's a problem. We'll lose some range units, that's for sure. We won't be able to kill all of these. Okay. (18 HP). I mean, I cannot do much. I can reduce the casualties down here slightly. But that's about it. Because this unit will reach this range unit. It's a lost case already. Good. Yeah, these are the casualties that we have to take. Now, are we gonna gang up on the top one or the bottom one? We'll have to decide. The bottom one, because then if I do this, I'll take away his retaliation. And then I can even move here. We'll eventually finish this. What can I do with this? Just defend. I defend very rarely. This is the time for it. Very good. And now we can do range attacks. And now it's time to gang up on this unit. Once again, if this was not a gold mine, I would be tempted not to fight this. Let's defend. Because I don't have many range units. That's the issue. That's a serious issue. This can be solved quite easily. But at this stage, these casualties are kind of high if it was just a simple resource. I lost my most useful units. But with 1000 gold a day, I can somehow cope. So I'll go back down. Okay. We'll see if there is anything worth collecting. Whirlpool is a difficult thing. So this has two purposes. One is espionage. The other one is resource collection. Here we have some resources on the right. And now we're getting the extra resources. Lots of stone gargoyles. This is just an opportunistic thing. It didn't pay off, but then the background plan is that we just kill them. If they want to fight, they will get the fight, not a problem. Well, it's a problem. It's not a big problem, let's put it this way. Let's wait. Because then there is less retaliation. Okay. Well, was it worth it? You decide. Let's build. End of the week is approaching, so whatever we build now is gonna multiply. So monastery is the first thing. And with that our defense is secured. Mage tower is the second thing. And this thing for Pegasus. Okay. This was a good day. You can even end it. Opponents are gone. This gives us some time. Second week. I don't know if it's worth it. If I went back, it would be worth it. I would just rather go downwards. No. I'll collect the resources. Maybe peek into what's in here. And I'll collect these resources. Okay, the cost of the ship is almost earned. We just need 500 more gold, and now it's earned. We have a positive return, except for the timing. I will just check out what's in here, so that I can forecast if opponents are coming. The problem is that I won't be able to fully do it because Whirlpool is two-way, so if the opponent chooses to use a Whirlpool, they can come here and attack us. It's always a difficulty. Take the gold. And let's explore what's in here. So you see, this is typical early game. We're securing whatever we can. For example, this gem mine. For example, this sulfur, if possible. Shall we recruit Pegasus here? Or Pegasi? Yeah, it's cheap after all. As long as we're so weak, we have to use every opportunity possible. I'll eventually collect these things, or shall I collect them now? Maybe I'll collect them now. And I'll go down the gate. Just to ensure that we're not surprised negatively. If this is free, I might even... Yeah, it is free. I might even use it because who knows if I ever come back. No magic at this stage, so I would even use a less useful skill. That's what I want pathfinding. Diplomacy is one of the best skills if you know how to use it and you have enough gold. But then the factions, that's another question. Okay, I use diplomacy at this stage. After all, we fixed the economy mostly. New week. I don't know which one should be my capital. I'm assuming that the tower one on the bottom. But I never know, because all of them can attack. Maybe the middle one because it's possible to support it from the top. Or the top one because it's possible to support it from the middle. But both of them have attack surfaces, so you cannot go wrong. For capital you need castles, so first I do a citadel. Angels would be amazing to recruit at some point. Now, Naga is good, Genie is also good. Yeah, at this stage we just need to finish with these buildings by the end of the week to be able to support ourselves. Plus the citadel, plus everything else. I mean, citadel doesn't hurt. We will have to get it anyway. Or, you know what, wherever we get the buildings ready, so I just need a castle. So this means I will just wait for a castle and build a capital here, because after all I misclicked here. So our capital is gonna be a rampart town. Not judging, so even if you don't like rampart that much, you do whatever is the best for the units. So things are a bit too calm at the moment. I don't know if this is the calm before the storm, or if it's just the storm is not gonna come. And this means, I understand we're on an island, some sort of an island most likely, because otherwise there would be no subterranean gates to go to the right. And this means that the shore is like somewhere here, and we just max out all the resources and everything on this island first. But it doesn't mean that we shouldn't take care of these gates just in case an opponent is coming. So I will explore what is in here. Trading post, we don't need it now. Do we need sulfur at all? Doesn't look like it. So at this stage, I might as well just use another hero for exploration. So wish I knew where the hero is. A druid, that's a bad type of one. I mean, this is bad too. It's just I don't have a better option. And these are lower level units except for the Master Gremlin and the Stone Gargoyle. Or is the Gargoyle lower level at all? Yeah, it is. I can make this the capital too. It's just harder to defend than the other two because of the distances. So I might as well just go for this and get the gargoyles in. So that the tower hero, I mean, you can do a small detour like this. 2000 gold, maybe worth it, maybe not worth it, not now. And then you know what, you're gonna get the new units just in case they were needed. And then the explorer will go and pick up the sulfur somehow. I mean, you can pick up these things as well. So that's why you're here. So the main reason for this travel is to explore what's in here, just in case we had a threat. And your main reason is to attack the Wolf Riders. Hope they don't want to fight. Best thing is if they joined us, but it's kind of unlikely. Workshop is good, but we have something more important to do down here. Alright, now that we are here, we may be able to see what's in the subterranean gate. I could have checked out the quest card. Spyglass, if we know it, we'll return it. I mean, if we knew where it was. And here we can build a castle. And then the capital is gonna be here. I neglected this a bit too much. Stables. And we won't get 1000 gold, so I'll build this today. Next turn. Opponents are still nowhere. This is good news. Let's go through the gate. Horde, we're not fighting this. I'll get these resources, plus possibly look what's on the right and then come back, as long as I still can. interesting, some volcanic location. So this is a ship cruise that pays off, as long as I collect the resources. So we go down here and attack the orcs. This is gonna be a tough one because they are ranged. So before continuing, I will leave space for them to join us. Oh no, wait, I'll need 2 spaces to join us, just in case they had mixed units. And then we'll go below the surface. Lots. And this is the easy thing. Now here is the garrison. We're guarded by evil eyes. So the only thing I can do is this. And then go back to the top. I don't get this. Why? Oh, this is not passable. Okay, fine. I mean, we have time. And meanwhile, we can see many other opportunities elsewhere. So first of all, let's build the capital if we can. ROI 5 days, we can afford it. The economy is now running, booming. And now we cannot afford anything, basically. That's good news, because we're using the resources well. So I think I won't be able to do much in here. These beholders are not worth it. These are not worth it either. But I can still explore if there is like a lighthouse or something in here. Or a torch, or whatever it's called. Found nothing. And nothing. Okay, at least 10 wood. So the day was somewhat productive. And we'll go downwards and continue exploring. It doesn't hurt. Now, this is gonna be a fight. A tougher one, because there will be casualties. No, there won't be. Fine. Then we can go up. So this is the shore. And then sooner or later we won't have anything left. And then the castles will be able to defend themselves if we leave some gold for them. And then basically we can do a rush towards the opponent sooner or later. Now, I'm still very weak all around. Let's do something meaningful. So you visited this, you visited this. You can visit the garden today. This border guard in a few days. And then maybe explore what's up here and eventually take the mine with some help. Yeah, we're just running back and forth. And we now have a lot of gold to spend. First the stables, didn't forget it. Still have a few days. Second, good question. I will go for the genies first. And third, and the headquarters, anything that is not upgraded yet. We're preparing for the end of the week. Okay, good. So now we have a pack of evil eyes protecting us. And we can go back up. sometime in the future we can explore this, so the main hero will be able to do that. Oh, there is a tent. Good to know. So you go here, then here, and you will explore. We visited this, but the end of the week is approaching. It's just 3 days. This is luck that we will most likely never need. This will be easy. And we'll take whichever resource makes sense. And build. So this is a long shot, but at least we can get the training ground ready. Wood is kind of low. We get the pavilion ready. And I don't know what to do. Each week, so we have time for this. You know what? The ROI is kind of low because you spend 6 times 2 resources plus 2k gold, and then what do you get? Let's see. Not produced anything yet. Next week it will produce something. If it just produces 2, then the ROI is 6 weeks. If you don't count the gold. If you count it, it's even more, 7 to 8 weeks with proper trading post. I don't know if this pays off at all. Possibly yes, but then there is opportunity cost of the stuff that you spend. Let's end the turn. First I have to move with some of the other heroes that were just there for resource collection. Yeah, and then the big question is, what can you do here? And the answer is not much. Maybe do logistical errands. Maybe check out what's in here. No idea. Speculum. I got something, but it was not a speculum, it was something similar. I have this. Yeah, it's not similar in that case. I just mistakenly thought the badge of courage is a speculum, which is not the case. Now, I think this bottom area is in good hands. So I can go back towards the stables. It's visited. Yeah, I could check out what's in here, but once again, this is a safe state thing because the game doesn't allow me to reject what's in here. Nothing and something. Alright, we'll get these sooner or later. 2 shipwreck, a shipwreck next to the shore, then this doesn't make any sense. Yeah, of course, just join. And then this should be easy. Yeah, fine. So the border guard. This is done. I don't need ships. But I think there is no passing anymore, like up here. I might even do a ship for just 1 day to sail up here. But no, I would rather go back and convert some of my units to their higher values and shop. So we will now either explore or get the windmill. Yeah, let's get the windmill resources first. And then get some units at least. To be able to do something. Okay. Griffin production increase. But first let's build a castle. We're running lower on resources, so we'll need resource silos sooner or later as well. we're building this as well. And we're neglecting the rampart. Although that's our capital. This thing, garrison doesn't matter. This matters and this matters less. I'm basically preparing for next week. I'm not seeing a reason at the moment to worry. Because it takes days for the opponent to come. And if they do, even then it's not a big deal. Because I can prepare. We'll see what kind of event this is. No, I cannot know everything. I just, restarted after 20 years, 15 years, who knows. Now, we can still go up, do a rush, and then come back later to the gem pond. Oh no, gem pond is actually a priority. So, let's upgrade something. How many units do we have? That's another question. 17. So if we have 17 elves and they are ranged units, then I might as well take them, no matter what. And them. And the rest I don't care about that much. So this should be enough. Do we need tanks? I mean, fine, they just slow us down though. Oh no, pack. Well, it's only a pack. If they join us, even better. The Dendroid was a bad choice, by the way, because they slow us down even further. Fine. No. And then we'll go up and see if there is anything meaningful. Okay, here we need to save. Because if I don't save, I will have to accept fire magic, for instance. Does it hurt? It doesn't hurt, I would just need to start with a spell book first though. Okay, it's not the worst. I would prefer lightning though. And then we spent everything, so it's a bad day to spend anyway. We'll survive this. Is this an event? Or is this just recruit something? Yeah, I don't want this. Let's repeat this. I thought that this is an event. $108 XP in exchange for losing some units. Was it worth it? Possibly not. So I would rather focus on the remaining things. And this one we cannot really fight either. Now we have the 2k gold to level up. And now the pack became lots. This means that they just passed 20. But they are weak. At the same time we were short on gems. There is a solution to this, but once again 20 plus griffins is not easy to defeat. But if they join us, then that's another story. It's just I was so short on gems and I will need gems for multiple things. Especially titans, I think. Yeah, go ahead. Doesn't hurt. And then we'll see these buildings. You see 10 gems. My obsession with economic things makes me build a resource silo today. This gives us that boost. And this is the beginning of the week, something cheap. Well, everything is supposed to be cheap, like this one. Next turn. Opponent is coming, we need to see if they manage to get their act together. Not really. I don't know what they are doing really. I think I'm already earning more than them. And more money translates to more troops, sooner than later. So they are not in a good shape, let's put it this way. I'm gonna get the extra knowledge. Upgrade this. And this. And now we can buy other units. We're not here every day. Can I build something that makes sense, like this one? We need a good attacker as well, and this is a good attacker. Okay, let's wait until we know. I mean, this is cheap and mandatory. And this is just cheap. And now we don't have funds to do anything here. Except building some other spell. Tower. Okay. I'll take it. I will get the stables anyway. You just stay here. I don't have anything better to do. And well, good question. I mean, one thing I could do is go here for the resources and then go back tomorrow. And then this way I won a day, ending the turn. Yeah, that's something we've seen already. You take priority. Giants. I might be tempted to stay put. You know, top level creatures are always fine. Stay put, but first get this. Artillery, it just doesn't scale, it's not a scalable type of skill. I might get these and maybe wander around in here to get some more resources, then come back or use another hero to transport troops. Now this pack has become lots. Which, you know what this means. Not much. Okay, this was a gold round. Yeah, this is the weak unit. You know what? I'll go back here. And I don't have resources to spend on this unit right now. I have resources to level up some of the buildings. Like this. But then I don't have war. This is becoming a bit bad. So these resources are all fine, but everything points against doing anything with the main castle. Now, I'll take this. Proportionally, this makes sense. With the evil eyes, there would be casualties, so I'm not that happy. Let's explore. Interesting. I'm not positive about this. Now I am somewhat positive. Maybe overpriced. But getting the troops plus getting the artifact. Which is like +3 attack. That's not bad. And I can get logistics. Basic is always the most valuable. Why? Because it unlocks medium and expert. The right basic is the most valuable. Yeah, there are still some resources to collect. Even if this hero doesn't do anything else and dies in the first battle, even then. Because, you know, Heroes is so logical that you collect the resource and then you can use it on the other end of the map immediately. If these are the rules, then we need to use it. Now, pack. Only a pack. But they are strong. I don't know what will happen. What if it's a fight? It won't look bad. Or won't look good. Can we blind? No. We can hypnotize though. What if I added hypnotize? No, we cannot. Curse, Stone Skin, Ice Bolt, Lightning. 125. This means we can get rid of 4 units. It's not much. What is the morale of the units? +1. So we need to get lucky. And if not, then we need to act as bait at least. Oh no. I forgot to cast a spell. Anyway. Doesn't matter at this stage. We'll cross-attack them. Good. Casualties were high. Not justified at all. Although spell power and knowledge just got increased by 2. So maybe this was a good deal. Armor. Evidently. We'll need to get more units, that's for sure. Okay, we'll need to develop some of the advanced buildings. For example, these. And the next one tomorrow. And I'll just hoard the remaining gold. Wait a minute, what? How? I've been here before. Okay, good to know. You're on the other side of the harpy and you don't stand a chance. This is still a bit uncomfortable. So if I spend all my gold on tower, maybe I'll have an emergency up there sooner or later. Because the enemy can also do taxiing with a hero chain. Anyway, I'll build something. And then I'll get them upgraded. 7, 4, 5. The fastest one stays. This is not upgraded. This looks upgraded to me. And this looks upgraded too. But we cannot finance all 5. Fine. So then we'll go back up. Get the troops. I mean, it helps. Next to the gremlin, preferably. Fine. And we'll start our journey down there to collect more resources. This is some form of a defense as well. We're defending from the opponent getting resources. Now, will we make this? Most likely yes. Because this is just a level 1 unit, even if it's 50 plus. And this is an either or, an attacker. So we'll need to meet another hero. And then we'll be able to go back and get some troops if money allows it. Right now it's not the case. We can build some basic building and end the turn. So we can start making a mess in some places. I'm considering one thing. I will use an adjutant, if we can call this adjutant. The first hero will fight, the second one will collect. It's just 2.5k gold after all. Visited, not visited. I need to delay buying because I have a money problem despite. So you see that the capital and all these things were important. Because even with all this financing, I have trouble expanding. Maybe these chests help. Because I haven't been able to move this hero anywhere. Because I just cannot afford it. So you will fight. And the other one will just collect the chest. But why are you fighting? I said that you will fight, yes. But why didn't they scatter and stuff? That was their job. Okay, well, we can play this way too. Why? I don't know. Because 247, it's like they will all be gone. Yeah. And, well, maybe they are not worth spending spell points on. So, defend, defend, and defend. And then wait, wait, wait. You wait too. You know what? You should wait too. And unfortunately, I cannot do much with this unit. Yeah, why did you fight? I'm happy with the XP. I mean, after all, it's 512 plus 64, that's 576. So in a binary representation, it's just 2 digits. But then still, I don't understand why you had to fight. I'm happy for the XP. I don't... So this is not a hero that needs diplomacy. The other one does. But this one is all about the being powerful. Okay, we already have the giant. We have the castle unlocked. We don't have the 20,000 building. Whatever I get is gonna be upgraded. That's the deal as well. These are upgraded. You just stay. But I'm not comfortable with letting Christian go and start doing anything. As if I needed dwarfs. I mean, it's day 6, yeah, I cannot spend the money on anything better, but I don't need dwarfs. Can I build anything here? Yeah. Anything better? Possibly. Gems. I had a shortage of gems not too long ago. So maybe with some obsessive compulsive behavior I can spend more gems. Now, I will go back, but this doesn't have priority. Not visited, and it's the end of the week. So maybe we'll get some gems, how about that? And maybe we'll stay and we'll get some gems tomorrow too. How about that? So you will go and collect. This one is... yeah. You get the extra defense. Some more collection. I mean, we have time. Not much time, but some. Too bad that this second hero is a lot faster. Not because of the hero, but because of the units. Now, we're slowly solving the gold problems. Not fully, but partially at least. I'll upgrade this just to make sure. No, first let's see if there is anything worth building until tomorrow. No. And no. I mean, these are fine, like resource silo and these things. But my bottleneck is that I right now have one hero to do something. So I might as well start investing. Like this. And then we'll see what tomorrow brings. So Good question if I should collect this myself or let the Padawan do it. Because then he's gonna be on idle. Ash. Because I could just go back here and the other hero can start doing the collecting. You know what? I'll do exactly that. I'm regretting it already. So, you know what? I mean, this is unfair. You know the amounts, right? So then, if someone else comes and picks this up, that's information too. And now, suppose we get some worse ones. Fine. Basic sorcery gives us 5% spell damage. This gives us the ice bolt and all these things extra. And then I'll go back. Okay, not a problem, you may be on idle for a while. Waiting maybe here. I'm delaying the assembly of the army as much as possible. But I cannot delay it much. Oh, that's another whirlpool. Maybe they are connected, who knows. Check out these islands in case there was anything. But now you really need to get going. Larger troops. I even have monks. I mean, I could stay for such a long time. Maybe someone else will carry some more units after me, but I cannot wait forever. This is already more time than what I should have spent. Are you just slowing us down? Speed 5, 6, 6, and 9. Of course, you're just slowing us down. So, this is gonna be my army today. And this army is gonna be sufficient to get this and this, at least. And then we will have time to decide what else to do. Yeah, too bad you didn't join. You could have. What is this? Idol of Fortune. Yeah, it's just luck, okay. What else? It says fortune. Okay, we don't have any goal to do anything. Come on. So now there is a situation. The opponent is here. So strong. I'm already scattered. Or scared. Scattered, it would be something different. Now, lots of beholders. It may mean that we'll have to fight. The Troglodytes were quite fight happy. They are not. Okay, I will now save. And do a sneak peek. I'll accept that. The other one, rather not. Even if it's 1500, I'll take a risk. And make this other hero useful. I'm tempted to take the gold, but you know what, this hero could use some XP as well. And you'll give the artifact up. Extra archery. If you had archery, but if you don't, then maybe this is useless. Magic resistance by 10%, or power and knowledge by 2. you know the answer. This 7-9 is quite formidable, so I just give this to the other hero. Not as if he needed it, but why not? There is a trick, by the way, to transfer units between the heroes and then just keep the higher speed unit, at least one instance of it, so that you get higher movement the day after and then transfer back. Maybe that works. I don't know. In Heroes 2 it would definitely work. In Heroes 3 maybe they decoded it that they don't let this exploitation happen, but who knows. Okay, 9.4k, that's not that much. Treasury gives us 10% interest. Where is my mind? Like, come on, why didn't I build this before? Am I this dumb? 10% interest on any gold I have. This is a powerhouse. Okay, maybe I didn't have much gold before, but this 10% interest is really useful. Yeah. Let's end the turn. Or wait, let's not. Okay, I'm still interested in what's in here. This island, but I'm already a bit too far ahead, so I will just... No, maybe I'll march forward and then we'll see. This doesn't look like a fight. If it was, I would understand, but actually it isn't. No. I wanted them to join, but they didn't, so tough luck. I need the gold. And the XP. He's not trained as a wisdom type of guy. Level 1-2 spells are enough. Well, if there is nothing better, then you know. Now there is an extra spell power. I mean, I could take these. It's just I don't want to. Because what's my reward? This campfire? My real reward is if they joined us. We'll see. I can sacrifice some movement. You stay. And you stay next turn. Yeah, this is just marching up and down, as it's like a, you know, some pet that checks on you if anything changed in the last 2 minutes. And then you figure out nothing changed. Okay, let's save. If this is the state of the opponent, then maybe we have an easy time. Yeah, fine, I'll get the campfire reward at the expense of those movements. Okay, what should I do? This is not a formidable army yet. It's not a bad army. It's just I will lose if I face big resistance. I can still go down and figure out what to do. For example, take down the horde of harpies. A horde is a horde. I mean, I don't know. If I defeat these harpies, the pet patrol, it can basically come and claim my city. And it's in the middle of everything, so this is not strategically not an optimal place. Because the issue is that then they can go up or down. And it's hard to defend against it. So maybe I should start coming from here, where I have an easier time with the defense. I will check out those harpies there next turn, and if it's too much for me to handle, then I'll go back and take the other route. Now, this looks like some location. I don't want to get too close to the enemy because this is a good enough venture already. Onedin family or something. They patrol and take the wood out from the water. What a venture. Oh, Troglodytes. Inferno. Yeah, they were attack heavy last time, or attack happy last time. So maybe they will be happy to fight the foe. Good. This is ideal. No, thank you. I want the morale. So I could attack them. There is the patrol. And we need to make sure that Ash stays not just engaged, but also alive. That's a bit more important than engaged. Okay, can I get some troops? Not really. I will wait another turn, just in case. Yeah, why not? Next turn. God bless. So now, we'll see if we stand a chance. Seems like yes. Too bad. Yeah, they're kind of fast. That's their problem, that they cannot move. So there are some casualties, but there is also an artifact in there. Good. That's what I wanted. Acceptable, I would say. I'll get their worth back. Or their value back. Either in terms of XP or in terms of the other one. Learning is a trap at this stage. I'm not sure what kind of level I am, like level 10 or whatever. You won't level up enough times to justify it. If it was level 1 to level 2, maybe. Even then I would have some reservations. If it's learning against scouting, I would take learning, yeah. Let's see the hat. Okay, so we won't be able to cast 3rd level or 4th level spells, but 5th level anytime. Logical. Just because of wearing this stupid hat. Now, one more thing. Estates. I loved estates in Heroes 2. It was amazing. But now that we're earning more than 10,000, just 125 extra doesn't justify a place in the skill tree. Or not tree, among the skills of the hero. So no, I will take expert leadership anytime. And we have a decision to make. We either go down and then make sure to entertain this patrol in here. Because now we can entertain the bottom part and we'll be able to do the same with the top part. If there is no right part, but there could be a right part, then we're screwed. Then we would be able to make progress. But I think what I'm gonna do is it would be a bit smarter to go back and attack from the top. And I would recommend the same to the other hero. No, actually, you know what? Yeah, I would recommend the same because at this stage, this hero won't do any good down here. Because you can expect an attack from both directions. So just go back and be the adjutant of anyone who's coming up here. And by the way, meanwhile, don't forget to visit the stables. I heard it helps. And maybe if you can give us some gold, that's even better. Because then I can potentially justify beating this garrison. I would still look around a bit. Lots of battle dwarfs. I mean, I can get the gold at least. I don't know why they are so fight happy. I mean, their optimism, I don't understand their optimism. Oh, no, it's not worth it. Okay, maybe this one. Yeah. So this is key in here. We don't have to rush, but we cannot go far from this garrison. This is key because it looks like a key junction. And then to see what's going on in here helps. There is a border guard in here. I don't know if this has anything to do with the opponent. Okay, maybe I'll espionage this from another way. Yeah, there you go. Plus the lighthouse. Now, we won't be able to claim the lighthouse. We may be able to claim the border guard. Lighthouse would be amazing. So it's up to 2 days here. 24k. This is not bad. It may even be worth this thing here. So sorry about it. I'm investing in the future. Angels are the future, it seems. At least on this map. Okay, next turn. So let's go back and move up to this one. We can even get the extra defense skill on the way. Or maybe even visit the castle and get some more troops. That's even better. Because then we'll have stables next week. And then we'll get back the movement points in another way. Because worst case we visit the stable next to the castle. Yeah. Border guard. Now we can go back to the ship or get some units and go back to the ship tomorrow. Oh, it's just pikemen. Okay. Anyway, this cost us a day. Tough life. What is this? More dwarfs? I mean, I can entertain myself with gold, but I'm getting too far from this, and if the opponent comes and goes down, then I'll need to use my castles to defend. I still have time to assemble the troops, but it takes time. And they are fight happy, but why? What is your outcome? What do you want to achieve with this? You're marching to your death, you know that, right? I think they do. I mean, what's the point of this? I don't really understand, but if you do, let me know. I know it's just a random number generated thing, but it's so pointless. Okay, now at least we don't need to see both of the dwarfs move. Okay, 16. So, with no retaliation, right? So if there is no retaliation and we can take more than 10 of them down, then I might as well do it. That was it. Advanced water magic is our reward. Okay, I don't hate XP. Before you think, I don't. But this really didn't make any sense. Okay, we got a couple of extra espionaging done. Not sure about the medusas, they are range units, so it's difficult. You wait. And you go up. Visit the stables on the way. I don't know what to do. With 15k we can do quite a lot. But we just wanted to buy new troops. So maybe I'll prepare for those set troops. 5th level. Not sure if Castle can build 5th level mage guild. Because this is not a spellcaster. Okay, I'll wait a turn. Maybe that helps. So that turn has arrived. And now we can see what to do. This is day 6, by the way. So those stables trick won't happen because tomorrow we'll visit the stables, but it's still this week, so we won't make it up. I could get archangels, but you know what? Someone else will bring it after us. It's still the same week. So I might as well just buy all these and all these. And then we have some sort of troops that are really worth using. Now, these are the upgraded version. I can get like 70 more, but then once again I'm worried. Speed 7. This is fast. 6, 6, and 9. So a speed of 5 is the slowest one, so let's not bring a slow unit. The slowest unit. So this means that we have resources to buy the Mage Guild, and the first ever spell book that we've ever had. We won't be able to learn the level 3, level 4 one, but level 1, level 2 absolutely. So if you check out his spell book, he can learn the 5th level spells. In fact, he has all the 5th level spells already. Implosion, Elemental, Sacrifice, Magic Mirror, Air Elemental, Quicksand. And these are the level 1, level 2s, okay. Plus very good morale. Amazing, we need to get going. So this won't help, but we'll go and learn the defense skill. It's not just the defense skill that we're gonna learn, but we're on level 9. Wish I knew where the XP, here it is. Level 9, and we can easily level up to level 10, I just need to know how. It would need like 100 XP more. There is this learning stone, and there is nothing else. That's a problem. No fight anywhere near. Because I want to make this tree of knowledge somewhat significant, and right now I cannot. So I just postpone it, fine. We'll go back. I still explore what's going in here, or what's going on in here. Okay, this is fine. I do the exploration before going down, so that I know what's in here, and worst case I'll prepare. Yeah, don't fight, you don't have to. And you see, we look through walls, it seems. This is also illogical, but that's how the game works. You can look through walls. keep heroes happy and developed. And that's it. We'll end the turn. I don't know what's going on with the opponents. Like, I really don't know. A month has passed and we haven't even met any resistance whatsoever. Okay, at least we can sail away and find nothing. Okay, here there is a bit more nothingness. I've done a month already, so sooner or later I'll end this turn if I cannot see that I can win this really easily. Going up here is a bit risky. Attacking the Medusa Queens is a bit risky. In terms of casualties, I don't want casualties. So what I'm gonna do, or not going up, is also risky because the opponent can come from upwards. So I'll waste a bit more time here. I would rather do that until the other hero catches up. That's my objective. Wait a minute, what is this? It's a boat. Underworld boat. That's weird. Is the Styx River or what's that? They stick a boat in a river. Okay. This was unnecessary because we'll bring the angel after the other hero. And you can excuse us, but we have better things to build. Maybe not today, but we will have better things to build. That's why you develop the economy now. Like, earning 10,000 gold is not a big deal. Says visited. +1 luck doesn't hurt. Well, it won't even matter. So the adjutant will take the Mercury. Lots. Yeah, you know what? This time we'll have to. It doesn't matter if it takes a while. I just defend with everyone else. We need the XP. We just need like 100 XP or so. 174. Let's see how we are doing with in terms of XP. Good. It's less than 1,000 left, so I'll go back up. And in the meantime, the adjutant will take care of the rest. Call it an adjutant just like in Era of Chaos, because he will collect the resources after us. We fight and the other one collects the resources. That's his purpose. Lots of Medusas, the regular ones. I don't want to complicate my life. So essentially I could take this gold here. But I would rather want to see what's in here. Throng is quite a lot. But not difficult. Yet another ship. So I don't get this. Where do these ships lead? We have another chance to learn sorcery, just in case, 5% extra. But I would rather take this other one. Because at this stage, troops deal so much more damage. It's just like in case of Era of Chaos, like attack, defend and so on. Two completely useless skills. That's another difficulty. When you have a mediocre skill, you might want to take it because then you may be presented with two useless skills. Like first aid is not completely useless, it's just, well, it's better than estates at this stage of the... I'm all for developing economy, but not with the main hero. Like Astral is the main one. You know, he's also in Era of Chaos, by the way. We cannot board the ship. But at least we know that if anyone tried to attack, they are like quite far. So this is basically just simple, like really simple, basic math in terms of protecting the cities, the units. Now 22k. This means that we'll have to stay for a day. Because this is 20k, we'll be able to purchase this other thing and so these. and as many as we have, so we need 15k plus 9 gems. We're gonna get this relatively soon. We'll purchase it, and then we have yet another opportunity to attack. And then the good news is that once we can get there from the top and from the bottom as well, then we have basically protected the underground. Now we're still not fully protected, because in the overworld we have to make sure that no one comes and attacks us with a ship, because that's another difficulty. We're still vulnerable, so we need to leave some gold or at least something to defend these castles. That's why this is a difficult map, and that's why I'm like proceeding in baby steps, basically. These baby steps on the overworld as well as in the underworld, because if I don't do this, in that case I get screwed by an attack that I couldn't anticipate. So these two will stay, and basically we're ending this turn as well. And before I forget, super important, we need to get here to get the 1000 XP, then we need to get here. This is another border guard that seeks some sort of an artifact. Unfortunately we cannot give it this thing. We'll still explore whatever is in here. Yeah, this doesn't matter, and basically we're finishing the rest. This is a beholder, we don't need to touch it. An other or evil eye, whatever that is. And I think that at this stage, no matter what we do, we're surrounded by units that don't let us advance. So this means that we're somewhat safe from the right. So I can safely go back to the bottom and advance there. There is nothing that I would really regret leaving. This is all I wanted to know, information, basically. And we haven't collected the amount that we were looking for. So this means that we can safely end the turn and level up this hero before we forget. Now, armor helps a lot. Archery would have helped too, but that's a defensive one. Pathfinding helps in the underworld. And extra defense helps as well. It's just 8-6, now it's gonna be 8-7. There is nothing else on the map that would help, so I won't delay going down in here. You see, it takes a while, but eventually we'll get there. We're exploring more islands, we're going back down, and finally, we have the funds necessary to purchase all three. So now, what is the fastest way? So I think I'll purchase just one. Actually, I could purchase all four. Doesn't hurt to get this, and I will need a fast enough unit. So which is the fastest? Speed 7 and 6. The speed 7 is gonna be the one. And we're ending with this. So this is just a unit to make sure that we're speeding as much as possible. And this is the end result. That's where we're gonna go to. Which is interesting because we're a bit faster than the other unit. So we'll trade somehow. I'm not sure what. So, good question. Do we need one team or do we need two teams? I've trained this unit enough to have two teams, I think. I think we can afford those two teams. And with that, we're not ending the turn, but we're ending this video, because in the next one, we'll make progress. I think we've fortified the defense. We've built a sufficient economy in a matter of 1 month and 3 days to support our future expansion, and we don't have any threats from anywhere. So far it's straightforward. We'll continue next time.